What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Lil Prince right here with the Prince Report, quartet and gospel news for your listening pleasure. Listen, I want to say congratulations on a brand new single out right here. Dante McNeil, formerly known as Little Tate, from the St. Paul's, North Carolina area. Listen, congratulations, brand new single right there. Be looking forward for that one right there. Listen, in more news, the McDonald sisters out of Fayetteville, North Carolina, celebrated their anniversary on July the 23rd. Happy anniversary to the McDonald sisters. Don't forget, they were honored in GMWA. They were honored at the GMWA right there. Also want to let you know, in more news, congratulations goes to my friend. Mr. James Patterson. Yes, big ups to you. I've been seeing you on Facebook. Congratulations to you. Little bit of national news for you. On July the 20th, Mr. O.J. Simpson was released. Congratulations right there. Want to know what events is going on in the quartet community? Well, check it out. Dot McKenzie in the highlights. Were in Oklahoma on July the 22nd, celebrating the Pilgrim Jubilee's anniversary. Also on July the 22nd, Pastor Shirley Caesar, Luther Barnes, the Swanee Quintet, and the Canton Spirituals, all under one roof. This was called Rise Up and Praise. This was the Gospel Legends, the Gospel with the Legends right here. That was Pastor Shirley Caesar, Reverend Luther Barnes, the Swanee Quintet, and the Canton Spirituals. That was also on July the 22nd. Listen, if you're looking for more great gospel news, I want you to keep it locked right here on your local radio station. I want to give a big shout out to you, and you from the Prince. We love you right here on the Little Prince Report. Be blessed. Until next time, you keep on doing what you're doing because it's working for you.
Day is almost night, and I don't want to lose this fight, no. I fooled around much too long, oh, yes I have. Now I've been laxed, but you see, I don't want to ever look back. No, 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 no. Because I know that I've done wrong. Oh, Lord, if you give me the strength I need, Lord, I want to be able to succeed, and I'll heed to your every command. Oh, and to everyone I will show my purpose, and I will show my goals. Hey, and in you I will be Oh my goodness, y'all. I love that song right there. I declare I do. That is a Nasia, Holy One. And I'm trying to tell y'all, look, every time I hear that song, it reminds me of like the promises that I had made to God back when I was in the streets. Like, Lord, I promise not to let you down. It reminds me so much of those nights whenever I was feeling down and lonely and sometimes had to go without. And I was like, Lord, if you get me out of this situation here, I'll do I'll do the best I can to not let you down. And I just love that song, y'all. You know what? Y'all are listening to UGA Gospel Storm with your favorite host, Miss Koko Bowden. And I want to tell y'all, I do have an interview coming up today at 4 p.m. So if you would, shoot on over to Blog Talk Radio and go up under the search engine, Who's Who Blog Talk Radio interviews, and definitely you will pull up Miss Koko Bowden. And my interview starts at 4 o'clock, and I have one at 4:30 with Christina Stout from Clean Night Entertainment, and also Miss Blue Eyes Soul, spoken word poet there. I'm telling you, these ladies are dope. Y'all have got to, I shouldn't have used that word. These ladies are off the chain though. Y'all don't charge it to my feet. But these ladies are off the chain. I'm trying to tell you, if you want to hear more about them and what they do in the music industry and the art industry, then you're going to have to just click on over to Blog Talk Radio and you'll hear me with UGA Gospel Storm Who's Who Blog Talk Radio interviews. So I hope you're enjoying yourself tonight or this morning, wherever you are located at. And I'm finna hit our legends up here. A little bit of legend right here with Lord, You've Been Good to Me. Here is Tim Woodson and the Airs right here on UGA Gospel Storm with your favorite host, Miss Koko Bowden.
You've been good to me.
UGA Gospel Storm on Legend Radio Network, Tampa, Florida, and also VSC Gospel Internet Radio Station, Lynchburg, Virginia.